better get it off. There'll be no one left who will
sail to the weather.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Yep, 45, here we go. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And 5. Crazy, crazy.
May going to throw right away. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Wow, what a gutsy call. If you're the defense, opening drive, you just got the stop, or at least you think, and then boom, right back on the field for more.
It had to feel of something that they had planned for all week long. Hey, first drive of the game, let's be aggressive, let's go get them. And now defensively, they've got to be writing notes to themselves. In practice, work on fake punts right out of the gate because that was really unexpected.
They'll throw with May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. The Patriots at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. He's got room to roam. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice gain of 21 yards. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed I went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not...
Trevion Henderson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And McLaurin in the motion man right. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. To throw is Daniels. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. And let's pick up on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels looking to throw. Bellinger hauls it in on left side. Touchdown, Washington! Daniel Bellinger, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
To throw, it's May. He cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, 77 yards. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
14.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have cut the lead back down to 2.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
Commanders 12. Gay to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean in.
Trying for ground, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And this Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second.
To the air goes Daniels. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Milton Williams, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ready? 19 sight. 9, cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Here's Daniels. That is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 39 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Gay now set to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing here is May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's May. Got his man, it's Williams. They'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
On the set.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 2nd and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Now Daniels. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Timberwolves.
They run for the first shot with Ty Chandler. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
70 Lions.
Pacheco is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
At the Patriots' 5-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Patriots 14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. To the air, May. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to keep it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
2nd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
so many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10.
Crazy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now it's second and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Complete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Two! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Patriots 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody gotta
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
May looking to run. Now inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be...
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 1 second, all that remains.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got Bellinger.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
60.
Second and 5. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To throw is Daniels.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Daniels looking to throw.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, check that. Street. 65 catch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
What's that? Lady, what's that? Rip. Crazy.
Here's May. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Borregales now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Dragon 60.
To the air goes Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Come on. Hit. 60 by.
And they go play action. Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a 1st down.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that a team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A 71-yard punt return.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Patriots 28.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. But these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the educated and the yelling.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 70 Lions.
Back to throw. Daniels. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's May.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass caught, it's Lane with it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready up.
Now Daniels. Out route pass complete to Bellinger.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Charles, all things considered, I guess it's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And even with the missed field goal that we just saw, they still have to try and erase a two-score fourth-quarter deficit. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident throw right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Looking to throw it. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going deep for Brown. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
For a two-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business? Now that you're being pressed, it is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead.
Vikings,
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
This is 1st and 10. They'll throw with May.
This is caught. It's Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here's 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Got him in. It's Brown.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10.
And now they'll shift things around.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15 he goes. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Crazy. 5.
May going to give it to Henderson.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now 1st and goal. Now May on the sneak.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now May on the sneak.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes second down.
Left thing, 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. For the left side, it's complete.
And he's got a first down here as he stops the clock, but just 16 ticks remaining.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
Ready.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tied in. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Back to throw.
That's caught downfield. It's Lane. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Tag. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. This ball intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for New England, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.